I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just cannot find it in the listing. It's like, where's it at? I don't know. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. But today, guys, I'm coming to you with the beautiful Maui fix and a quick little orientation of Kaanapali, my backyard, baby. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm a second generation real estate agent. I grew up back in the day with my mom and dad. They were both agents. They had the MLS book, and they would drive around with people in their car. My mom had the white Cadillac with the leather seats. I remember those things, like an ocean of leather. And they would show people the area. So that's kind of what I'm here to do for you guys. So most of you know Kaanapali for what? This right here, the hotels, right? Right, you come here on vacation, you hang out for a week or two, you drink too many Mai Tais, you hang out by the beach. But right behind there is this beautiful area known as Kaanapali Hillside, also KGE, which is Kaanapali Golf Estates. There's the Masters, there's the Vintage, there's the ICC, International Colony Club, there's Lani Keha, there is the Summit, there is the Pinnacle. Those are all neighborhoods. And right there is the West Maui Mountains, and just to the south, to the north, is the beautiful neighborhood known as Kaanapali Coffee Farms. But real quick, I'm going to take you guys for a quick cruise. The sun's going down. It is the golden hour. There's the GT. We're just going to go for a cruise. I'm going to give you guys a quick orientation of this area. So if you are ever in the market for a home or a condo or a piece of land, keep me in mind. I'd love to be your guy, of course. Practicing realtor here on the beautiful island of Maui for the last 11 years. Lisa's licensed as well. She got licensed, I think, in 06, and she does a lot of amazing staging. So if you're thinking about ever listing your home or your condo for sale, we can make it shine and sell it no better than anybody else, in my humble opinion. That was a shameless plug for our real estate services, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So appreciate you guys and all my wonderful Aloha Infused audience members for tuning in. And we're just gonna show you a quick orientation of this particular area. So I just came up Pu'ukoli'i, which is the name of the street off of the highway, Pu'ukoli'i. I know it's hard to pronounce all those Hawaiian names, but you'll get it. But when you take a right on Pu'u'ano, right, that's the name of the street, Pu'u'ano. I think that's how you say it anyway. It's funny. I'm still guessing after all these years. Right across from that street sign is the Masters, and this is a neighborhood I've been in many times. It's a long-term condominium complex. No vacation rental is allowed. Gated. They used to allow 30-day or more, but they don't anymore. And this is where my mom and dad lived for a number of years. Obviously, it's got those big, beautiful Pacific Ocean blue views throughout the entire neighborhood. We're not going to go in there today, but I want you to know where the Masters is relative to where I was just standing. And then of course over here, this is the non-gated portion, if you will, of Kaanapali. So here we don't pay a gate fee. We still have HOAs, but they're very affordable. But this is going to lead to Kaanapali Golf Estates. So everything to the right here is the Masters. And then everything on the mountainside, or the Mauka side, right? You gotta learn these words if you're gonna become a potential resident of the island. Mauka means the mountains. And then the Makai side, right? Makai. There it is. That's the Makai side. We've had quite the kind of interesting weather pattern the last few days. It's been a little blustery, windy, a little gray skied. Just a notch, not too bad. This is what we call winter, right? Burr, if you'll notice. I got the long sleeve on. Check it out. That's right. Nylon. It's not cold. Trust me. It just feels nice to have something, and I could put the hood up if I wanted to. It's mainly for sunscreen protection when I'm out surfing, but tonight seemed like it was an appropriate time. So anyway, I'm going to try to make haste here on this orientation. Stick with me. Over here is more of Kaanapali Hillside. But where this is heading toward is Kaanapali Golf Estates. Now what's nice about this is if you live in this neighborhood, it is golf cart friendly. We call it the golf cart lifestyle, which means that you can park a golf cart at your house and then you can drive it on these streets right here. It's legal to have a golf cart on these streets. And then you can just drive all the way down to Kaanapali the beach, whether it's north or south, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. And if you'll notice right here, see these streets here? This is Kaanapali Kaanapali Hillside. These are our streets. Notice how they're a little bumpy. They got some tar. This is like a non-gated community street. But get ready. We're about to get into the high life, people. That's right, the smooth butter. Of course, I'm land surfing on the one wheel, and that's what we're after, is the butter. The butter is smooth. It's like, for all you guys out there thinking about the one wheel, we just hit it. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for a neighborhood that has butter. Because right now it just got so smooth. See, no more of that, all those crazy sounds. Now it's just like snowboarding powder. You see, now I'm kind of cutting back and forth. You thought it was going to be a neighborhood tour or a Maui fix, and really, it's just an excuse to go one-wheeling. Ah, the float life. So here the gates open, but here it is. We call it KGE for short, Kaanapali Golf Estates, right there. This is right above the Black Rock Sheraton. So if I were to go up the street, which actually is where I normally go for my morning, evening, or afternoon run, I would hit the Summit neighborhood. Matter of fact, you can see the sign right there to the Summit. See that? A gated community within a gated community. After that is the Pinnacle, and after that is Lani Keha. So this neighborhood dead ends at Lani Keha. But we're not going to go up there right now in the interest of time. I'm trying to squeeze in, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone, which is also get you guys a Maui fix, which means what? It means a sunset, it means some ocean, but I'm also doing it under the guise of a beautiful orientation of this neighborhood. Now this is a golf course neighborhood. So there's two golf courses. There's the Kaanapali Kai and the Kaanapali Royal. You're going to see one of their signature holes right over here. And if you're a big golfer, nothing like living in a golfing community. You can golf, I think, for 75 bucks a month. You can walk on at sunset, eternal sunset rounds, walking for 75 bucks. And this is the very short path from your home, someday possibly, to the best beach in the world, Kaanapali. Everything I'm showing you, dead ends, basically. That dead ends in the cul-de-sac. That's a dead end cul-de-sac. This is a dead end cul-de-sac. And all these homes are all on the golf course. Some of the best views right here on this street. They look right down what I think is actually the signature hole right here. And then just to orientate you, as I head down the hill, I'm going to get to the gate, but I'm about parallel right now to the Vintage. The Vintage is right over there. You can kind of see the tops of those roofs. That's the Vintage right there. That is a standalone condominium, long-term only, but they're standalone homes, which is nice. You're not sharing any walls. Basically a community pool, much like the International Colony Club, but not short-term vacation rentable, and much, much newer and larger modern build. And from here you can already see the Whaler. See that right there? See those two buildings right there? That's the Whaler. Uh-oh. And there's my Lisa babe. Hey. What you doing, good looking? You need to find ornament holders. Okay, babe. Well, thank you for your cameo appearance. Everyone say aloha to Lisa. She's my hot date for the night, right? You ready to go? What? This is the most you'll see of Lisa ever, I think, on a YouTube.
I am not, because I'm friendly with you.
You are the most friendly person on earth. Are you kidding?
I love to be sociable.
All right, better get back to work. Love you, sweetie. I will. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. All right, where was I? We were talking orientation, Kaanapali. So back there is the International Colony Club, ICC. Nothing currently on the market back in that area, but I want you to be very aware of that neighborhood. It's really cool. Standalone homes that you can vacation rent, and very close to Airport Beach. right across the street actually. And then if I were to go left up to here, this direction, I would end up at the Vintage. So the entrance to the Vintage, yes, it's gated right there. That is the Vintage, an island of homes in the middle of the golf course. For those of you that have been watching my lives for a period of time, you know this is a pretty standard path that I take. And these are the old railroad tracks for the sugarcane train. They were doing that Santa Claus train. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. Thought that was pretty cool. And then we're going to cross the highway. This is Leilani Highway. If you remember during COVID, I'd cross this bridge and there wouldn't be a single car on there practically. Over here to the left is the entrance to Kaanapali Royal. Those are vacation rentable right on the golf course. Nice views of the golf course, water features. Some have a peekaboo ocean view, but they mainly look at the hotels. And then just to the north of where I'm at right now is the Maui Eldorado. So the Maui Eldorado sits right in this little spot over here to the north, across the double crosswalk area here. And right there is the Maui Eldorado. All right, so that's a pretty good orientation, I thought. Not too bad. This is the e-bike place. If you remember, they opened up during COVID. So if you want to come down here and e-bike and cruise around, great place to rent yourself an e-bike. What do you think, guys? Should we beeline down to Whalers just for the heck of it? I don't know. I kind of feel like it. Let's see if I can turn this GT around. Oh. Okay. The sunset is definitely pretty moderate this evening. I was kind of hoping for a breakout of some super mega rays, but I don't know. All day it's been just a little gray. The good news is the wind has finally calmed down a little bit. It has been so windy, you wouldn't even believe it. So obviously here we are looking at the whole bank of hotels, everything from the Hyatt to the Marriott to the Westin to the Kaanapali Royal, Whalers Village, and of course there is the dual-towered Whaler, the Whaler. But one of the nice things about this lifestyle, if you will, is you kind of get the best of both worlds. You don't have the price tag of, let's say, an oceanfront home, which could run, they kind of start around $4 million now. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Reverse hat or forward hat? Hit me in the comments. All the things us YouTubers worry about. But anyway, oceanfront home, $4 million starting. Here, you can just get in your golf cart and you're right on the ocean, and you don't have to worry about salt and people walking in your backyard. You're just literally a stone's throw or a golf cart ride away, and all the amenities that come with it, like restaurants. Of course, you've got the beautiful Leilani's. You have the Hula Grill. Look, you guys know this or not, but there's actually 2 restaurants in each one of those restaurants. So you have the lower beach cafes, and then you have the fine dining in the back or up top. They're both really good, don't get me wrong, but the fine dining is pretty fine. Okay, that didn't take too long, but here I am down at Kaanapali. Go ahead and cross, trying to get whacked. All right, here we go. And before you know it, we will be at Whalers Village. So imagine if you had your golf cart and you just came down here with your beautiful spouse, partner, significant other, kid, and you're just going to cruise in the middle of the day, park your cart, and you're on the beach. And the nice thing about the golf cart, honestly, is it's easy to find a parking spot, and you don't have to worry about sand. And it's kind of fun, right? You're kind of out in the open air, kind of got the boom box going. It's kind of festive. Whereas a car is kind of business-like, feels like you're commuting somewhere. Golf course is kind of cool, but it's the sand factor, really. The sand factor. You just learn to live with the sand here. It's a good problem to have, don't get me wrong. We're not complaining. Okay, we are. We're complaining. Who wants sand in their car? Nobody. So you have a golf cart, you just don't really care about it. So here we are at the entrance of Whalers Village. You can see the mega wreath. You can see the drunk tourists. Yeah, people, that's what happens when you come here. You know you do it. You know you do it on purpose. But what do you think? Should we go through Whalers itself? Okay. Go out, take a look at the Christmas decorations. It's always one of my favorite things to show you guys. I'll have what she's having. Pretty sweet, huh? All right, we're gonna cruise through Whalers and we're gonna get you down to the epicenter of Whalers with the big Christmas tree where everyone takes their pictures. And this, believe it or not, right now is a little bit of a lull time. The week or two before Christmas, it's not as crazy busy, obviously, because you guys are all still working or doing whatever you do. Not everybody's here yet. So you'll see it's not as nutty busy as it will be in just a few days. Outside air temperature, you wonder? I don't know. I'd say it's like a balmy 78. Could be 75. As always, guys, you know the tradition we have here with the lives. In the comment section, where are you from? And what is your outside air temperature? What's your overnight low? What are we talking here? What are you dealing with? What kind of winter do you have to contend with every year of your life that draws you to the Maui fix? I'd love to know. So here we are, Whalers Village. My office, just in case you're curious. Of course, I'm never there. I'm always out, hopefully working. It's right there. That's the Keller Williams right there, right above the ABC store. There's the ABC store right there. All right, guys, turn around. So real quick, we're just gonna make our way down to the ocean and the Christmas tree and Leilani's. Maybe hear some Hawaiian music. Maybe do some shopping. Just kidding, no shopping. Although I see Lisa, she's shopping at Soha. That's hilarious. Busted. By the way, if you guys ever do a deal with us, we always provide some nice closing gifts. And this is where most of them come from. Hey, Lise. Hey, Lisa. You're busted. She wasn't expecting that. She'll rewatch that part of the video like 10 times. So here we go. Some of your nice shopping down here, of course. We have Tourneau, which is your Rolex distributor. Got some Ray-Ban. Corporate Olukai store. We got some Soha Keiki. Keiki, of course, means children in Hawaii, in Hawaiian. Of course, next to there is the beautiful Louis Vuitton store. Just in case you need to pick up some handbags while you're on vacation. And then, of course, the infamous Monkey Pod with the best foamy Mai Tai on all of Maui. Got some good little outdoor vendors here. Get your custom fitted toe ring. Oh, the tree's not lit yet. Hey guys, you forgot to plug them in. Hey brah. Well, maybe it's coming. Over here to the left is the beautiful Leilani's, best fish tacos on Maui. Over here to the right, of course, is the one and only Hula Grill. Ono Grinds. So notice up here is the fine dining up on the top left. And then the beach cafes are down below. So there's your beach cafe over there. And then Hula Grill has the beach cafe down below here. And then up top, or behind I should say, they've got their fine dining. Big difference between the two. Different menus. Might even be different kitchens, I don't know. So from here, we might just head down to the beach, show you how quick you can go from your Kaanapali Golf Estates home to the ocean. All right. So now you guys can get a little sense of the vibe down here, Kaanapali. All the sunset cruises just came in. It's a wonderful activity if you haven't done it yet. Over here we've got the Leilani 4. Leilani 5 is pulling out. And then next to that, down there, what do we have? Got the Hula Girl? No. That is the Gemini right down there. But yeah, just a really rough December evening, let me tell you. Here I'm looking towards the north, towards Kaanapali Black Rock and the Sheraton. Probably the most iconic hotel in all of West Maui for sure. The original, the one that started it all. Aloha, Kevin and Michelle. Clients of mine just moved here from Colorado. They close on Tuesday, but they decided to come a little early and just hang out at the Sheraton Black Rock. And can you blame them? I mean, I can't blame them, right? If I was going to move to Maui, I'd want to start the journey right there. Right there. But yeah, it's just kind of fun just to come down here. I'll be honest with you. It's just being around people that are on vacation, having a good time. It's just, there's something about it that's kind of addicting in a weird way. Everyone's in a good mood, everyone's festive, everyone's happy. Or they're just really buzzed, I don't know, but it's just, that's been my general perception of the vibe in the air. It's warm, it's breezy sometimes, you got some nice waves coming in, and yeah, it's just got a nice environment, a nice place to come chill for a bit, you know. So having this in your backyard, obviously, if you live in Kaanapali, it's really cool. But of course, anywhere you live on the island, you can be here within 35, 45 minutes. So if you want to switch it up one night, you South Kihei people, come on up here and check out the vibe, you Wailea folks. And then everyone up here, go down and check out Wailea every once in a while. It's pretty cool down there too, man. It's like so many options, so many good options, I guess you could say. And of course, some of the hotels here, in case you're curious, we pointed out the Black Rock Sheraton, of course, that is the Westin. The hotel, the Westin, not the timeshare. Yeah, when you come here and you're going to stay at the Westin, make sure you get real clear on which Westin you're staying at. Because I talk to the bellman there all the time, like, hey, brah, these tourists get so confused, brah. Even the delivery boys, they don't know where to go. Too many Westins, man. It's just called Maui Westin from now on. Where are you going, Westin? Just kidding. It's just one of my long-standing goofy jokes. What do you think, guys? Should we get a little bit closer to the water? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave my buddy right here. We're going to take off the olukais. Right there. All right. Stay there, boy. Don't you move. We're just going to head down real quick. I kind of miss doing the traditional Maui fixes, I'll be honest with you. Because again, I just try to put myself in the position of somebody in the frozen north. If they stayed outside all night long, they would basically die, right? You live in a life-threatening environment. Sometimes you just need a little Maui fix. I know if I was in Colorado right now and it's like 12 degrees overnight low, I would need this. I would want to go to sleep to the sound of just some waves crashing See, it's never too late for some Maui pictures, right? Nothing like making memories. Oh! Just all kinds of people loitering. Nice shot of the whaler there. And just a beautiful Hawaiian evening getting ready to unfold. Kind of surprised we didn't have more drama at the sunset, but that's alright. I gotta watch my copyright strike. They're playing some music over there. I get in big trouble with YouTube. All right, there goes the Leilani. Oh no, the Gemini. Excuse me. No, that's Leilani. Yeah. My autofocus off. Be kind of fun just to spend the night on that boat, wouldn't it? Out at sea, under the stars. Talked to some scuba divers this morning. They all said they could hear whales underwater. But that was a cool little update. I haven't seen my first whale yet. But I was out this morning with my Z9 at sunrise and my super telephoto, hoping for a breach or a tail slap, but really just an excuse to sit on the beach at sunrise. Well, guys, hope you've enjoyed this live. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you, as always. Nothing like a little Maui on the mind. Nothing like a little Maui fix. That's what you want to do, right? Just come here and just lay in the sand. It's a kid after my own heart right there, man. It's like I'm just going. He's still going, man. He's just kissing the beach right now. He's like, I'm never leaving. Wild horses couldn't drag me off this island. It's hilarious. A nice shot of the Christmas tree. Yeah, you. All right, guys. Who has watched the white orchid or the white whatever it is I just talked about? Someone corrected me, like, Eric, it's not the white orchid, it's the white whatever. What is it? It's not the orchid, it's the white something, but it's that series on HBO Max. So check it out if you haven't yet. It's really cool. Get your Maui fix on HBO Max now, which is pretty awesome. Did a great job. It's an amazing show. It's not the white orchid, it's the white. Why can't I remember it? It's called getting old, Eric. You need to take some more fish oil or something. Oh, by the way, guys, quick update on the supplements. I want you guys to know I'm still taking the astaxanthin. The astaxanthin is made on the Big Island. It is the #1 anti-inflammatory, which is it's like the missing link in all of medicine. They can't find an anti-inflammatory without major side effects. And as you get older, like I unfortunately am, well, fortunately, I guess the alternative is not that good either, is it? It's like, yeah, I'll take old age. But try it. I'm just telling you, I'm not getting paid. There's no link in the description. I'm just telling you, this stuff is amazing. Astaxanthin. Now, I will admit that since the Liver King just got busted for being a liar, I kind of decided not to give him my business anymore. So I'm kind of off the ancestral supplements, although I did enjoy them. But, and I'm still making the kefir. Eat some fermented food. It'll change your whole gut biome. Very important. But I'm telling you, the astaxanthin, I can tell if I go off of it, I start to get achy, my back hurts. That's why my back was hurting, is I stopped taking the astaxanthin and the aches come back. Because, you know, part of it is this: I work out a lot. I paddleboard, I go to the gym, I run every day. I mean, I am pounding on this body. So to have a good anti-inflammatory is really critical. So check it out. You can get them at Costco, super cheap. Well, not super cheap, but it's a good deal. But try the Hawai'i astaxanthin if you have it. It's called BioAstin, game changer. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. If you enjoyed the video, as always, I'd love a shaka. Yes, ah! Thank you for being the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth. I appreciate it as always. Just fun to do a Maui fix, just to hang out, just to say aloha to you and your ohana. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Is it really Sunday? Wow, back to work tomorrow. Oh, wait a second. I worked all day today. Felt like a Monday. But that's okay. I'll take all the business I can get. All right, guys. Till next time, Eric West out.